Welcome back, everybody. This is the Benjinator.
And this is our hapless victim, Mike.
And we're watching Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. So last time we fought off Kefka, sent him packing. Now Mike is going to explore the city of Narsh, finally, because we're actually able to move around in it. Because before, we had limited mobility in the town. But, of course, now we lost Toni. She turned into a naked troll doll and flew off.
Yeah, happens to the best of us.
Yep. And this is the beginner's hall, where you can learn about how to play the game.
I could.
So, most of the stuff we've already covered, but you get a demonstration of a save point. There's a treasure chest over there with a free thingy in it. That guy would get his fat butt out of the way. Oh, look at a monster in a box. Hooray!
Mimics!
I know, we're off to such a good start.
What kind of... You're up.
Oh, I'm up, yes. Well, that was easy.
Or I can just counter it to death.
That's probably the easiest monster in a box that you'll encounter in this entire game. Because they're usually horrifying. So, and all these well-dressed gentlemen will give you advice that using cure in battle is a good thing because it keeps you from dying, and so on and so forth. So, if you ever forget how to play the game, you can always go back to the beginner's hall. It's the only educational institution in this town. Yep. Whoa, man! Oh, some flying naked troll dolls and shit.
I was almost human once.
Yep. So this is L Weapons Shop, and this is also an important place to go back to later. And Mike is about to discover that you don't need an inn because you can sleep in that bed for free.
That's good.
That will restore your health.
Yay! Breaking into an old man's house and stealing his furniture.
Well, he probably doesn't have any peripheral vision. He's probably just like, huh? No, that's just the house settling again.
Okay, now that I'm done taking a nap.
Yep. So you can buy some happy little weapons here.
I'm pretty sure that we've already got all this stuff, though.
Most of the stuff, yeah, we already have, so... Oh, actually, we don't have the full moon. The full moon is a good thing to get. Because you get to do the same damage in the back row, which means that you get to put our friend in the back. Oh, and the flail, too. You can also get the flail.
Backside of this car.
So,
yeah, I guess. That'll be handy for,
yeah, for general share.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so any excuse you have to put your characters in the back, do it. Because there's really no point in having them in the front if they can do equivalent damage in the back.
This is a big...
Hooray! Murder!
Yep.
Okay, we'll equip those in a bit. Snake is wandering around here a minute.
Here's the local drunk guy. Talking about Googles.
The town drunk. Usually a good source of information in these scenarios.
In most cases, yes.
Unlike in real life, where they never give you useful information.
Yes, there are Moogles here.
And usually hit you up for money.
There are Moogles here, and there's one that is particularly useful later on. So you can get a lot of these. We've actually encountered these before. These relics.
And frankly, I've already got some better stuff on most of the characters, like the Genji glove, for example. Which is just one of my favorite recurring gags in the series.
And the Genji glove, if you recall, we got by saying no to Banon 3 times when he asked if you wanted to join the rebellion. You just felt so bad that you got him to give you a Genji glove. And
I do not remember that. That's what happens when you take a year-plus hiatus from this sort of thing, I suppose.
Well, the funny thing is, if we said yes to him, he would have given us a
good. Crazy old man. Yeah, we've already covered this. Look, I hate to tell you this, but there is a creepy, murderous clown, and there is nothing that can be done about it.
Yeah, creepy,
you have to deal.
A murderous clown with his own theme music. I mean, it doesn't get much worse than that.
Well, I mean, that's slightly better than a drag queen with his own leitmotif, which is what you had to deal with in 9.
Yeah, but I mean, Kefka's not that far off from Kuja, if you think about it.
I don't want to think about that.
Yeah, it's better.
For a long list of reasons.
Oh, you're getting accosted by 2 old men. You're like, hey, baby! Tell me
Yes,
about
magic
magic!
really does exist, and I'm going to light your head on fire with it.
Moogles. I guess, well, you had two people tell you that Moogles are in the mines, so...
Ancient wizardry.
So, this is the area that we explored in the very, very, very beginning when we were basically... It's so funny, the Empire has had basically two opportunities to torch this city to the ground and they haven't. Even though they were just like, kill anybody that's in our way, and everybody obviously is still alive. They're just like, well, that was nice.
They're not particularly good murderers.
Yep. So this is actually a place you couldn't go before because you were too fat. You were walking around in Magitech armor.
Right.
Oh, and look, we have a battle. Not with particularly difficult enemies, but...
Well, we're now in Noob Cavern, so...
Yeah. We're Rat, but I guess this is an opportunity to show off one of, see what else. I want to be the bear! Bear!
Of course you do.
Oh, scratchy, scratchy.
That's how that works.
We didn't equip the new stuff yet.
No, we did not. We'll get to that in a
And
minute.
she went really well this time.
So yeah, you're not going to get much in the way of EXP in this cavern, but...
No, I'm going to have to...
Don't really need it. I'm just screwing around at this point.
Alright, we'll be right back. Mike's going to equip some stuff. Exactly. Alright guys, we're back. We put the fancy new equipment on Pikey. Put him in the back.
So we'll probably encounter a few more of those evil murder dribbles, and you can see the difference.
Mm-hmm. So, just a quick note. Right now, I mean, it's definitely good that Mike's exploring this area, but probably not going to be super significant until later. So remember this place. This game definitely does have some of the classic enemies too. So, alright. We're going to head back to town, I guess, for the time being. But yeah, this is, Narsh is not a small town. Like, there's a lot of places in this game, especially town settings, that, you know, you only have really a few screens, but this is one of those places that is pretty serpentine. There's a lot to it.
Yep, there's a whole lot of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so serpentine recon, serpentine. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so...
Thank you, V. You are, as always, an inspiration to our something.
Woo! Words from the Peanut Gallery.
Oh.
And there is an armor shop up there you might want to check out.
First, I think I'll scream at this kid with a punk haircut.
Yeah, that's
It's just rare now.
that's the local juggalo, basically.
Collinging.
Oh yeah, that's actually useful information that you'll be encountering fairly soon. Is that Figaro Castle, as we saw in the earlier part of this game, can randomly submerge under the sand, and probably underwater if you gave it a chance.
You son of a submariner.
Yeah, son of a submariner. I'm just trying to imagine.
That's Woolseyism right there.
Yeah, Woolseyism, submariner. So up those stairs, you'll find that there's a warehouse to the right. That's where Mike's gonna go next to get some fancy treasures.
Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I might as well.
Yeah, because there's Arvis's house right there. That's the old man being like, "How are you guys doing? Are you finding your girlfriend yet? Things are stable here." All right, we're back, guys.
Take it from the oops.
That was literally the first time with this PlayStation it's ever frozen like that. So they're usually a pretty sturdy system.
Well, this was back in the day when consoles were designed to take a bit of a beating.
Oh, especially the controllers. You could fling those things off a cliff and they'd still be okay.
I mean, it's still not as good as, say, for example, the GameCube, which is virtually indestructible. You
Yep.
can throw one of those things off a 5-story building. Please do not. We do not endorse that behavior because, you know, you could injure innocent bystanders.
Oh, don't leave
If you're
town
going
yet.
to bludgeon someone to death with a GameCube, you should at least, you know, pick someone who freaking deserves it.
No, no, you don't want to go that way either. You want to go to the warehouse, yeah.
Frequently lost.
Yeah, it's...
Is there something in here? No, that's just...
That's an item shop. And for now, I think we're okay with items because I remember before we did the last session, I got like 50,000 potions or something. So yeah, there's the warehouse with fancy stuff in it. This is definitely worth stopping by.
Remember the first rule of JRPGs, kids. Everything that's not bolted down is yours, and anything you can rip off the walls isn't bolted down properly.
Yep. And now we're gonna
Yeah.
wall ring.
Oh,
The
nice.
sneak ring. the hyper wrist, which is useless. That thing's locked. Don't worry about the locked treasure chest for now. The thief knife, the earrings.
Oh, really?
And 5,000 GP. And you should probably talk to the guy as you loot his house. The guy's just like, oh, did you take my stuff?
He's just a security guard. He's not really that bothered.
Yeah.
He's not getting paid enough to actually care that we are robbing this place.
Yeah, he's pretty much got like a USA Today and is just paid.
Okay,
$6
so
now.
let me look at some of these toys for a minute.
Yeah, there's some interesting relics that we picked up. Some which are important, some which are not.
So I want you to Google that.
Did I
Okay.
hit the wrong button?
I'm going,
I hit the wrong
I'm
button.
going to teach you
Sorry.
how to be a computer engineer.
Yeah, pretty
Alright,
much.
so go to
That's
relics.
how I actually figure this
Oh,
out.
you want to go relics?
The other place would be is the performance now.
Yeah, because you're not going to be able to access it that way.
That's it.
Alright, sorry.
Alright, so, ooh, we have a white cape. Sure looks fancy. And, ooh,
this is working
We have
a lot
a
better.
lot of shit.
Okay.
hey, give her the Genji glove since Tony's not with us anymore. He needs
Yeah,
that.
that's a decent move.
Yeah, the peace ring isn't bad.
Actually, we're gonna give the peace ring to Spazzy.
Okie doke.
This is all part of my. Oop, oh, damn it, wrong button. Sorry. Ah. You will have to all forgive me at home for the amount of bobbing and weaving in the menus, but A, I'm an idiot. B, I'm used to much later games where it's a different confirm deny button. So I'm gonna screw this up. I'll watch.
Deny. Want to go to relic?
Yeah.
Ready?
Okay. Pikey.
Yeah, give him the what was it?
No, the thief's knife is a weapon, I'm pretty certain.
So you don't. I'd be careful with the wall ring because then you can't cast healing magic
The
on.
ring strikes me as useful for the guy who actually has
Oh
steel.
yeah. Oh yeah. That's,
So we're doing that.
that's pretty good. This Spazzy, do you have anything?
Khan only has the black belt, which, if memory serves, allows you to counter stuff.
Yeah, that hyper wrist is mostly useless. Vigor is not a particularly great stat, and that is also useless. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, accuracy doesn't actually seem to be an important thing in this game, which is weird, because I'm used to accuracy really mattering in these games, but I think they just didn't program it correctly for
They
this
didn't
one.
program that or
Blind doesn't accomplish anything, which tells me that the accuracy hit mechanics are just wobbly.
Well, yeah.
Performance.
So the rocks that we got
Ooh,
for now are-
Knight. Now that is an interesting.
And so
Oh,
that's
but
where that
wall ring.
actually is.
No, auto reflect is never good because I use healing magic too much.
Yeah.
We're gonna go with True Knight.
True Knight's fine.
I like the idea that Khan is taking a hit for the rest of the team.
Yeah, he's pretty beefy. He gets to wear the heavy armor, so.
Sorry. One
Right.
more time. So let's see.
Spazzy, he has nothing.
So let's give him the star pendant so he can't be poisoned, I guess.
Yeah, that's probably fine. And then actually give him the earrings.
Earrings, because sometimes he casts really good spells.
I'm trying to imagine Spazzy with the earrings.
Well, you're probably thinking like nice, subtle earrings.
Yeah.
Dude's in a loincloth, wears a bone necklace. I'm
Definitely
imagining like
big ass
chipmunk squirrel. I'm like
I was thinking big ass hoops.
thinking like tiny rodent skulls on a hook sort of thing.
I could see that. Kind of like basically witch doctor earrings.
Yeah. And then we will also give him the peace ring.
Yeah.
Because frankly, Spaz is one of the only characters I think Berserk is absolutely terrible for. Most of the other characters have a good, I can just punch a thing. Spaz is very much not about that sort of thing.
Yeah, he seems more.
Because of how the transform abilities work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something to keep in mind about Spaz is that his stats do transform when you go into range. I believe. I could be wrong. Somebody might have to check up on that.
Even more importantly than that, it's just nice to have him a bit more tactical.
Yeah.
The best thing so far is for what our current configuration is, Spaz is kind of what I'm thinking as a black mage for this party.
Essentially, yeah.
Because with the right monster types, you can play elemental rock, paper, scissors.
Well, yeah, he's the only real black mage you have at the moment. Since
Whereas
Toni left.
Cher's kind of a tanky healer, Khan is just straight up beat stick,
Right.
and Pikey's the versatility.
Yeah, I would say that's a good point. You don't want to. Cher is not particularly great for black magic, but for healing, she's fantastic, and for just fighting, she's an awesome character. But black magic is not her specialty. So anyway, we're actually gonna head out of this town because
Yeah,
for the time being, Mike has accomplished everything that's possible. But this is a good place to come back to later on.
Well, doesn't
Yeah, it feels like there's about 4 side quests here that we can't do
Oh
yet.
yeah, like it's
Yeah.
Narsh is a very multi-dimensional town because it's large. You come back to it and it has storyline importance. So now we're gonna be going back to South Figaro, which is not that way.
Of course not. But that's not the adventure.
But we get to encounter our friends the Leafers again.
Oh, good. Hyper-intelligent vegetables.
Yeah, these are the imps of this
I'd
game.
go bomb. I mean, fire
Three
makes
small,
these
throw a
things.
wrench at it,
Fair enough.
or hit it with a knife and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. I know, guys, we fought the Leafers before, but it's a nice self-esteem booster. It's an ego boost to fight the Leafers because you know that they're the easiest enemy.
You know, like punching out a toddler.
I'm pretty sure though that Peter would have our ass for that, just like going after random bunnies.
I am right where you
I said toddler. You're not even beginning to pay attention.
Toddlers, bunnies, and I mean, in both cases, attacking them as an enemy would probably constitute cruelty. You just have different lobbying groups coming after you.
I'll concede that. I just don't think that PETA cares about child abuse.
Oh, well, here's a chance for us to show off our fancy new weapons too. Dive! Oh, that's gonna do nothing because it's a dark wind. So at least now we have like evil ravens. See, look at that. He's throwing a CD at him. Now we get to have Spazzing McGee use Mega Bolt.
Figured out?
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that thing. Oh yeah, look. Oh, Cher's amazing.
Oh, is there any more assignments?
So
There is more, but I'm happy.
now that we have the what was
Okay.
it, the thief glove, I think
Yeah.
we should be able to steal a little bit easier from these guys. So
If I can ever queue it up.
hooray, we have defeated the Raven.
halfway through the week.
Surprisingly, there's no zoos in this game. That's kind of a classic Final Fantasy enemy, like the
Yeah.
huge birds that
Yeah, the
just
zoo
like
or moo, depending on translation.
yeah,
but
the birds that look like they can eat elephants. They're not in this game. It's sad.
That's still one of my favorite oh crap moments. Because I'm a very firm believer that... Oh, no, wrong button.
Steal,
That's the one.
steal from the scorpion.
That'll be handy.
All right, I'm gonna assume the role of the kung fu master for a second here. Oh, look at that! You pissed off Khan. Khan's hitting you in the face.
Oh, it smells so good.
Oh yeah, look at the tonic. Stone.
And with the bell,
He's gonna pick up a
it's
rock
actually decent
and toss it at him.
sauce.
'Cause that's great.
And without
Oh,
Great.
we are in the middle of a desert.
Cher's got the double thing. Look at that heat mirage in the background. That is insane.
So, I know we've talked a little bit about how translation can make things kind of funny. I kind of like the fact that the scorpions are called Aranids.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's really bad in Final Fantasy V. There's a squid enemy that was supposed to be, I think, a Japanese sucker, but they translated it as soccer. Because I guess Wolsey was like, that's too suggestive. I'm going to call it soccer instead. That's such a much better idea to call it soccer.
Suck it to me?
Yep.
Oh, hey,
What?
look, more
So-
scorpions.
So what was Wolsey trying to do with those scorpions? Like call them
Arachnid, I
arachnids? Okay, but yeah,
This is actually one of those, like, that's the reason I particularly enjoy it. It's very, very close.
that's true. Yeah. But you know, I assume that Wolsey's a fairly intelligent person. I think he was just fucking around most of the time.
But it's one of those things you probably should
Everyone likes to pretend otherwise, but a large part of the creative process is screwing around.
All right, so we've reached the castle.
If I can
It's almost
land
like
on the damn
this
thing,
is
yes.
almost like the size of
Well, let's actually this might be a good time for a
it's
break.
like-
All right, so we're at Figaro Castle. We're planning on hopefully figuring out how to get to Toni, who's gone west. Maybe the Figarees can help us out.
Okay, that's
Figaroians?
the Figarans.
Figarans, alright. We'll be
Okay,
able to do it. Find out in the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. This is the Benjaneer.
this is my God help me.
See you later.